What is the least attractive name? There is a police officer in my hometown named Dick Rash. I know a guy named Dick Butts, not even joking. He chose it too. Like he's a Richard and he's like, no, call me Dick. Dude, your last name is Butts. Dick Buttkiss. I had a very good friend in Rome called Biggus. Dickus. Gaylord. And to add insult to injury, the music teacher at my elementary school way I back in the day had the name Gaylord Fageland. Can't make this shit up. This is cracking me up. London Hindi means dick. Fageland is a Swedish surname originally, and fagger in Swedish means beautiful. So I guess he's Gaylord Beautiful Dick. Heh. At least he has a beautiful dick, right? The homosexual feudal leader has loins that attract people, there we are. Went to elementary school with a girl named Nigger. She was a dark-skinned girl too, so that was problematic. Edit. It is a Farsi, fairly common Middle Eastern name. It is pronounced like Nigar, but everyone, a bunch of people in Canada, said it like cigar but nigger. She spelled it nigger, not negger as well. Negar is a common name in Iran for girls. In Farsi it means beautiful calligraphy or a beautiful painting. Edit. It is pronounced negar. Yeah, it's nice in Farsi, but here in Nad it definitely gets lost on translation. I knew an Iranian guy called Fatty. He was the skinniest guy I ever met. Mundungus Fletcher. What was Tank's first name that she hated? Nymphadora. Nymphadora the Nymph Explorer. I think I remember that porno. Whatever that string of characters is that Elon Musk saddled his kid with. Excuse me, I believe you are referring to XA12. Sorry, just learned about it today. That's the exact name with all the spaces? Yes. I read they had to tweak it slightly due to the California state constitution about only using the 26 alphabetical characters. It's XAZI now apparently. Not sure how is allowed though. Bertha. Don't you come around here anymore. We're everywhere. I had a friend whose wife named their child Aurora. The father didn't like that name, but the wife wouldn't budge. She told him you can pick the middle name, since that doesn't matter. To spite her, he chose Borealis. I don't think anyone won from that situation. Aurora Borealis, at this time of year, in this part of the country, located entirely within your kitchen? Yes. May I see it? Seema. The house is on fire. Mulva. Jibble. Bovary. Batmanghalich Mongol Leech, it's Persian. It's hilarious and unfortunate. On the other hand, it could be easily shortened to Batman, or even Badsy, which is well worth imo. I love this mayo. Dilbert. Anything with Bert at the end is ugly sounding. Even just regular Robert? Albert is pretty regular ass name too. Hubert. Can you imagine ducking a guy and going, yes Hubert? Keep going Hubert, oh my god Hubert. Imagine a threesome between Gerbert, Herbert and Herbert, and Gertrude comes in at the end to finish it off. Gertrude. Gert for short somehow doesn't sound worse, but doesn't sound better. I'd go with Trudy. Yeah, that one is acceptable. Detective J. J. Bittenbinder. Go ahead and laugh, his name is ridiculous. There's a pretty bad Irish name Gobnate, pronounced Gubnut. My sister is a Morag, which isn't great. That's the Irish version of Deborah. Sometimes the Irish version of a name is really lovely, other times it's Gobnate. Very true. I find Siobhan to be a lovely name, provided one knows how to pronounce it. Siobhan. In case anyone cares. Hubert. He has 6 achievements. I'm referencing the live-action Addams Family films from the 90s. What are you referencing? I went to middle school with a girl named Ariela. Yes, the nipple thing. Elastic tissue. // underscore. Insert X's name here. // underscore. I dated 3 Caitlins. Should have learned but didn't. An abundance of Caitlins, I'd say. Bertha. I never think of an attractive woman when I hear the name Bertha. There is an episode of Three's Company where some random old lady wants to set Jack up with her granddaughter Bertha. He declines. Because Bertha. And says he is married. Bertha turns out to be super hot, but it's too late cause he already lied. Fun fact. I remember that episode. Love that show. Jeffrey. The worst way to write Jeffrey, the best way to write it is Jeffrey, JK. Everyone knows that it should be GI up free. Angel but Humperdinck. Benedict Cumberbatch. Benadryl Cucumber Patch. Cucumber Bandersnatch. Broccoli Cabbage Patch. Scrolling down the list to see if I find my name. Same. Nevi. Mayo. I used to have a friend named Nevi. She changed. Definitely for the worse. It can get worse. Enlighten us. She used to be really nice to me and my friends. And this year she started saying stuff like, oh, I'm not telling you this thing I'm talking about. You're not in my main friend group. And she pretended to be gay to get out of the drama of people saying she had a crush on a guy who is now her boyfriend, and that kind of insulted me. A lesbian. She just doesn't care about anyone if they aren't in her main friend group. I miss her past self, but it's for the better now that she's showing her true colors. Pretty sure Godless Life thought you meant she changed her name. Hence why they asked how it could be worse than Nevi. Cletus, not Cletus. Cletus. Taken from another AskReddit asking about ridiculous names. Close bracket. Cletus is a shitty name in its own right. Jojo Jr. Shabadoo. That's the worst name I've ever heard. // runs out of the bar crying. // hey. Jojo. This is kind of a reference to a certain YouTuber that might possibly be my favorite, but Renesme or Blood Rain. Renesme sounds like a first grader tried to spell resume after hearing it once. Taserface. What's your second choice? Scrotum Hand? I'm just glad I haven't seen my name. Adolf. It's not a bad name. It's just that most people associate it with one of the worst dictators in human history. Same with Judas. Not a bad name per se, but the public perception ruined it. The name would not be bad if you're a priest though. Insert a splittingly high-pitched scream here. There was a guy in my church growing up whose name was Fleming Astrip. I always thought that was the worst name possible, both because phlegm and because he was referred to as Flaming Astrap when he wasn't around. Lester. Won't be so unattractive once you have 5 stars. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.